Hi, Hank Barton. Today I want to talk about our 9080 treatment room light. It has grown faster through the Great Recession than any other light made in North America. It has big brand features for less, and that's a key reason for its growth. And the other factor that has made it gain market share as rapidly as it has through this down economy is that it can be ordered in 9 different paint colors to match our units. We call that designer friendly. So affordable excellence and designer friendly are the two main reasons why you need to look at the 9080 light by Forest Dental. Let me just go through some of these little details, none of which are huge unto themselves, but when you add them all up, you can see for yourself why it is a good value. The shield is easily removed. It is made out of Lexan. It's very tough. It's very scratch resistant. The reflector itself has many flutes in it, which means that if half the light is blocked, the other half will complete the pattern across the patient's mouth. Since I've got this off, maybe too much information, but through these holes right here, you can adjust this tension. If 10 years from now it gets loose, you can tighten it up and create the friction that you like that way. We call that appropriate technology. I like the fact that with most of our products, you can take care of them yourself. It's an example of the KISS principle at work. It's real simple. The size and the shape of the light pattern can be adjusted with a Phillips screwdriver right here. Probably the biggest feature about this light and the thing that makes it just such a great value is that it does have the third axis of rotation. Now that's really nice because what that lets you do is position the light over your shoulder and still have the beam be parallel with the axis of the mouth. Now if you're using a light without a third axis, that feature unto itself is a big enough reason to modernize. Because if you don't have it, your treatment room light can only be placed above the patient's head. If you took it off to the side and put it over your shoulder, then the light beam would be across the side of the patient's face. So the third axis of rotation is really a neat feature. If you didn't like it though, you can easily lock it out by removing one set screw and going to the lockout set screw inside and then putting the locking set screw on top of that. The light does go on when you lower it down, and you can adjust the point at which it is actuated. That's pretty easy to do. What I will do is show you how to do that. You take off some screws, remove the chrome billet aluminum end cap. Nobody has that feature, even the much more expensive brands. They're all plastic end caps. The housing is easily removed just by sliding it back. And then inside you have a spring that is very easily adjusted. So if 10 or 15 years from now the spring gets loose, it's easily tightened by just rotating this wheel on the shaft. To change the position at which the light comes on, through this hole here, you can access 2 set screws and move the mechanical switch up and down on the shaft. You probably should unplug it before you do this, but I'm not going to stick my finger in there to adjust it, so I'm safe there. It is the ultimate in the KISS principle. Keep it simple, silly, or stupid, however you want to say it. But before you make your next purchase, you need to look at the 9080 light by Forest Dental, and you'll see why it's the fastest growing light in North America. Thanks.